right, we're gonna start with episode 2, season 1, how it's made. The last one I saw, like, snowboards, bread, aluminum. Here we go. All right, what are we learning here?
Compact discs.
Oh, stuff they don't use anymore. Okay, all right, that's cool.
Cheese.
Ooh, cheese looks good.
Panty
Had to stay away from it. Is that Panty Hose? Ah, okay. Well, that's finished product. I don't want to see it yet.
Tubes.
What is it? Oh, 2, like, bulbs?
Today, there's virtually no limit to the information we can store on compact discs.
Yeah, there is. It's called flash drives.
Data representing words, numbers, music, graphics, or even video can be stored on the disc.
QuickTime.
Take a spin through a CD factory.
This is like a trip through the past. This is 22 years ago.
Are copies made from an original glass master disc. A thin plate of glass is first placed in this unit, which brushes the surface clean. Cleaning is done with deionized water and a small goat hair brush.
A goat hair brush? All right, wonder why that is.
The disc then goes into the surface analyzer, where a laser beam inspects the cleanliness of the surface. At this stage, 2 chemicals are applied, a primer and a photoresistant coating. This operation is done at a temperature of 70 degrees Fahrenheit and lasts 3 minutes.
70 degrees Fahrenheit, everything else is like 280 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, dang, look at that thing. I wonder how many they get out of that? That's a big disc. Nothing really... Imagine, that's probably like the first disc they ever made.
Then the disc is placed in this metal coating equipment. The next step consists of applying a thin coating of nickel and vanadium. This
Nickel?
forming process results in the master from which discs will be made.
Oh, this is like the master template.
We clearly see the stamping out technique.
Yep, the master disc. Okay. That's what I thought.
A technician peels off the film, which protected the data etched onto the die.
Look at those gloves.
Full inspection.
You know those are soft. I gotta see how they mass produce these. I always wondered.
In the mold.
That looked weird.
Discs are made from a very special plastic called polycarbonate.
How long did we use CDs for? I mean,
It is now ready to be metal coated.
what happened? They just left out all these only. Oh, they separate them. Oh, okay.
This metallizing process is extremely short and very simple, taking but a second.
Where do they get it? What's happening here? Look at all the tubes hooked up to that bad boy.
Here we see the inside of the mold where the aluminum coating is applied.
Oh, yeah?
In this facility, almost everything is automated, helping them produce over 100,000 compact discs per day.
100,000! 100,000 discs a day. I mean, when you buy them at like 50 a pop, and they were like, what, $6? Something like that? Where'd they all go, though?
Protecting the surface of
Landfill?
the disc is
Probably
essential.
landfill.
So a coat of varnish is applied. This also helps silk screening stick to the surface. Ultraviolet lamps quickly dry the varnish, and here in the pressing room, they apply the label.
Look at that thing. That was a cool little mechanism.
Once the silk screening is completed, the finished discs leave for packaging.
Simple, compact. Compatible. Cheese! Yeah, show me cheese.
Always been a popular food. This dairy product goes back.
Wonder where they shoot these things.
Just ask Little Miss Muffet. Like all cheeses, mozzarella starts from milk. To assure good milk quality, the interior and
I've never heard of this brand.
a tank such as this one can carry an average of 8,000 gallons of raw milk.
Wow. Is it like cooling system built into it?
This milk separator extracts surplus
That's cool looking.
percentage of fat according to the type of cheese to be made. Fabrication begins with this tank, which feeds the...
Look at that guy's headset.
Milk samples are drawn off to accurately determine their milk fat and protein.
I'm having trouble following all this.
Tests are carried
Oh no.
laboratory where they impose controls.
Extreme cheese science. What do you got on this one, Carl? This is Gouda. Definitely Gouda. Gouda worthy. Oh, look at that. That looks like mozzarella.
Capacity of 6,600 gallons.
6,600? Jeez, look at that. I need to get that for my mashed potatoes. That's not bad.
Agitators continue stirring the milk.
Look, that thing was working hard.
As cooking is done, the whey is pumped onto tables to be drained.
Look at that thing on the side just flowing through.
Liquid are now well separated.
Oh, there's a curved one in there somewhere. I bet that smells good.
The liquid we see draining is called the lactoserum.
Dude, look at that agitator.
The milk byproduct.
I think that's what it's called. I try to sound smart.
The water has been almost entirely extracted, and the cheese particle.
Oh, look at the change.
This large automated
That doesn't look good at all.
particles toward the next step, the molder.
The molder. See what the molder has for us.
In the molder, the cheese is cut up before being carried to the final processing step.
I don't know if I want cheese anymore.
Mozzarella has just.
Ooh, maybe I do. Look at that. That looks really good. That guy's not even using gloves. Who knows what he has on his hands?
Cheese finally arrives at the molder, which will
It looks like plastic.
shape. Each mold has a 5.5 pound capacity.
These blocks just floating. This looks like an amusement park, like a lazy river.
The blocks are unmolded and fall into a brine tank.
What is it? A brine tank? Like B-R-I-N-E?
The cheese blocks will remain in another brine solution for a while.
Oh, yeah?
Then they're carried by a conveyor towards another tank, where they will be immersed for 4 to 10 hours at a temperature of 36 degrees Fahrenheit.
Doesn't look like that river is 4 to 10 hours long. Where's that being stored? I think this guy's lying to us.
The 8,000 gallons of milk we saw coming in by truck at the beginning have enabled the factory to produce 1,400 blocks of cheese in 8 to 12 hours
This person's wearing gloves. Thank you.
and ready for shipment.
I think that was obviously mozzarella, but I was thinking it was Gouda at first. I don't know why I went with Gouda, because it just sounds funny.
Panty Hose, a cheaper, more convenient alternative.
What a shot. I wonder what they do to figure this out. Like, you know what's going to be a good shot to put it on the platform? We're going to put Panty Hose on the platform in front of a town fair. You got it. Perfect. Shoot it. Oh, look at this setup.
Making a nylon stocking takes only a few minutes. The threads, usually nylon and spandex, are used along with elastic.
I am completely awestruck.
This one fashions a tube for sheer stockings in 90 seconds. In 3 minutes, it makes a tube for tights. More than 500 machines share the work, each making a specific model. The two ends must now be joined.
They're going to shoot air through it?
It assembles the two tubes together to form the panty hose.
Oh, they're joining them. How? How did it just do that?
Then, scissors cut the
This-
panty hose, a necessary step in production of a pair,
The top and the bottom? Or are they cutting each one as a stocking?
to allow for sewing, which will join the two tubes.
That looks like it hurts. I can feel the way it just spread that.
The stocking is turned inside out by suction, so certain stitching can be done on the inside. Now the foot must be sewn.
Okay.
The machine places the foot in position. Then a sewing machine makes stitches at the same time it cuts away excess material.
Oh, that's cool.
This step takes only 10 seconds.
Sealed it at the same time. What a double whammy. That's probably a super important part.
Right side out, again using suction.
So much suction.
The pantyhose is placed in a tub and taken to this department.
Oh, does that need to be sealed? I thought the pantyhose needs to be sealed completely. Am I wrong? 'Cause I mean, I don't wear pantyhose, but...
A pre-cut piece of cotton is slid into the space reserved for the gusset and automatically sewn in.
Ah, there it is.
They're placed in this machine, which has a large drum with 4 compartments.
You can see that they waited for him. All right, Jim. We're going to wait till there's a big pile, and then you're going to smush it all in, okay? Wait for the pile to... Okay, all right, Jim, go. Sell it to us, Jim. Sell it to us.
Immersed in dye. Temperature climbs gradually to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. After
Okay.
a 5-minute rinsing cycle, a softener is added. Once dried, they proceed to inspection.
That's pretty cool. Where'd the other one go?
The hose is transferred
Oh, that's cool.
to metal form.
It looks like something off of Dr. Seuss. Or like Cat in the Hat type of thing. Look how thin and beautiful those legs. Those are some long legs. So elegant.
Then carried toward a steam room, where it will stay for 2.5 seconds before being dried and set
A whole 2.5 seconds?
180 degrees. They fold and pack 420 pantyhose per hour and make 180,000 pairs per day.
Last one, I think.
Throughout the ages,
Light bulbs. Totally forgot from the beginning.
Did you know that
I like the music. Good pick.
The fabrication process starts with glass tubes,
I wonder if that guy still works there.
meticulously cleaned with warm water to remove dirt and impurities. Then the tubes have to be specifically shaped with a folder shaper. They're heated for 30 seconds, then quickly curved using a template.
This looks cool.
This automated machine can bend 14 tubes a minute.
14 tubes a minute. Seems a little slow.
A thin coat of phosphorus is applied to their inner surface. Phosphorus produces light by transforming ultraviolet photons generated by the ionization of mercury.
That's a mouthful.
The surplus phosphorus is removed from the ends of the tube to facilitate sealing. They now move to the electrical components.
That's so small. They zoomed in well.
Auto mount.
Oh, what is that thing popping? Okay.
Here they make the wire that will carry the current from the mount.
Wow.
And here the wire is heated.
Just a tad bit of heat.
Next step. It's essential to prevent the cathode coating from spreading to the prongs.
What is all that stuff?
The filaments are inserted into their mounts. The emissive substance plays a crucial role.
Whoa.
Heated, it emits electrons, which participate in producing light. The emissive substance is actually the liquid.
A little scooper.
The wiring mount is transferred from the auto mount to the sealing machine.
That's pretty cool looking. Dang, look at all. There's a lot of flame, man.
Sealing is done at a very high temperature.
How much? None? All right. I wanted to hear the high temperature. I guess they can't tell. It's a secret of the light bulb industry. I wonder what happens if that. Wow. I bet they had to be so intricate about. Wow.
This is where the glass tube is emptied of air and filled with gas. This machine also decarbonizes the tube and introduces the drop of mercury.
So these are pretty deadly.
Once the very tiny drop of mercury is injected into the tube, the fluorescent lamp is almost completed.
There's so much fire used or heat used in this whole process.
One step remains. This threader positions the wires for insertion of the tube cap, which establishes electrical contact.
Oh yeah, the seal off.
The cap is placed into position in preparation for sealing.
Oh dang, look at that. That was so fast.
Attached and installed in a watertight manner to eliminate any risk of leaking. The capper permanently seals the cap onto the tube.
More flame.
It's all finished.
So much heating. These things must be so gentle. Look at that thing. I wonder if they have a sensor running to tell you if one's bad.
Once the meticulous inspection is over, the
fluorescent
lamps are carried to the packaging.
Where would it say it's bad? Oh, the inspector right there.
A robotic machine handles the lamps and places them into the packages. The glass tubes have now become fluorescent lamps.
No. All right, cool. All right, guys, thanks for watching episode 2, season 1 of How It's Made. Sorry I can't see episode 1 because my camera didn't feel like, recording it. But thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in episode 3. See ya.